Let's look to the movie. Palindromes is the latest film from Todd Solondz, and if he's to your liking, you just might like and or enjoy it. Otherwise, you might find it too weird to like, too odd to enjoy, and too ugly to even care for it. The story is simple. A 13-year-old girl tells her mother that she wants to have babies and says, "As many as possible so I can always have someone to love." The girl's name is Aviva, which is a palindrome, a word or a phrase which is spelled the same forwards and backwards, and this is pointed out to her some years later after she set out on her literal and figurative journey to have babies, perhaps as much for to have someone to love her as for her to have someone to love. So far so good, except by this time Aviva has already become pregnant by Judah, a family friend, in a quickie loveless experiment, but Aviva's mother, played by Ellen Barkin, forces her to have an abortion. Aviva runs away from home and sets out on her journey to become pregnant again, which is the rest of the film. Now here's where it gets weird. The story is told in 8 segments, and Aviva is played by 8 different actors, and not just to show her as she grows older, because one of them is a grossly overweight black woman. And here's where it gets odd. The first little girl, Aviva, is black too, but all the ones in between are white, including one who is even a male. One of the segments has Aviva staying with Mama Sunshine and her family, who is an evangelical Christian who takes in children with disabilities, some of them incurred from failed abortions. And here's where it gets ugly. Mama Sunshine's husband hires a trucker, whom Aviva has met before, to murder a doctor who performs abortions, and the mission goes horribly wrong. In keeping with the title, you could say that the story comes full circle, but that would be more of a roundelay than a palindrome, wouldn't it? Palindromes could be interpreted as trying to put us all in the shoes of the main character, and so I'll just end with a palindrome and say, I saw Aviva was I. I'm Dan Culberson, and this is Hot Shot.